You guys want to see how easily influenced I am?
Be smart about being influenced, okay? Let yourself be influenced by things that actually benefit you and things that actually make you better. Sit here with you guys. Thank you. Thank you for joining the class. Ooh. Stop blaming influencers. Ooh. So, welcome to Shiibaley Things. Shiibaley 1. Shiibaley means beautiful. So, beautiful things, beautiful ones. How you guys doing today? You know what? I know you're doing good. I know you're doing great today. And you're just here to be extra, to be gooder. Stop blaming influencers. You are keeping you broke.
Like your mama said.
If they're jumping off the bridge. So today, I'm here to tell you that you are giving influencers way too much credit. You're giving them way too much credit. Like, they cannot be responsible for you being broke. You are responsible for you being broke. Besties, girlies, we have to tell each other the truth sometimes. We are in denial. You, me, all of us, most of us are in denial, okay? It's easy to just blame other people, but most of the time, it's you, okay? You cannot blame them for the reason why your closet is full of clothes that you're not wearing. You don't come for me. That top you bought the other, like 3 months ago. When was the last time you wore it? Have you even worn it yet? What about the side of that closet that has like all the clothes that have like the stickers on it still? But now you can't even fit. I thought so. Sit right back down. Seeing the amount of followers the influencers have, they are catering to thousands of people. Okay? Hundreds of thousands, see millions of people that follow them. There is no way you are so far up yourself that you think that every single thing that they talk about is directly directed to you. There is no way that you're so narcissistic. There's no way that you think that every time they post a product, it concerns you. Every time they post a new outfit, is for you, Victoria, and you, Sherry, to buy. Come on, Fatima. There's no way every time that influencer came out and did the haul, she's telling you to buy the clothes too. Because to be influenced, you have to be open to the influence. How? You must be the left cheek of the Pope, because there's no way everything just revolves around you. You are taking For You page quite literally, you know. It says for you, but it's just things that they suggest to you because it's coming on your screen. It's your phone, so it's for you. That doesn't mean it's for you to do. You know what I mean? The only guaranteed thing that you and all the other thousands and hundreds of thousands of people that follow this same influencer is that you like the influencer. That's the only guaranteed thing that you have in common with all of these people. Now, all of you thousands of people don't have the same interests. You might have similar tastes, but you don't have the same hobbies. You don't have the same interests. You don't decorate your house all the same. You don't all like the same colors. You don't all like the same shade shape. You don't all have the same head shape to wear the same shades. Your influencer is posting outfits in different colors. That doesn't mean that you, Shaniqua, need to get 10 of the same outfit because your influencer wore all the colors. If she's wearing 10 different colors of the same top, look at the color that pleases you and go with that. Okay? If she's doing different versions of the same outfit, doesn't mean that you should own all of them. These are suggestions, these are ideas, and most of the time you could apply it to things that you already have in your closet. Look at it that way. If today you probably follow like at least 100 people, and that's me being like very, very, going on the lower side. At least 100 people that you follow. let's say out of the 100, there's like 4 or 5 influencers that are like about lifestyle and like outfits, fashion, that you really resonate with. So let's say influencer number 1 just did a haul for sunglasses, right? And you saw one that you really liked and you bought 1, or let's say even 2, knowing you, maybe 3. Influencer number 3 also does a haul of sunglasses, but you already bought 2 sunglasses from the haul that influencer 1 did. So what do you mean? Are you going to buy more shades because influencer number 3 posted new shades that are different from those ones? There's no need for you to have 20 different shades. Are you an astronaut? Are you being sent to the sun? And also, between you, yourself, and I, all 3 of us know you have nowhere to go with those outfits. The whole job is to find things that you might not have been aware of, or that were hidden, that you wouldn't have went out yourself and found, or maybe that companies just came up with, and they contact the influencer to make sure that it's in front of you. It gives you more options, more variety, so you can choose. And because most of the time before that, we only shopped in the mall. So if you lived in a small town, I lived in Idaho. If anybody said Idaho, I'm gonna find you. And let me tell you, that was like 10 years ago. Our best place to shop was Macy's. Okay, Macy's was the it of it. Okay, Ross actually sometimes would do it. Route 21, you take what you get. Okay, if you look at it that way, in that perspective, if you're living in a small town, all you have access to is whatever is in your town. But with influencers and all of the online shopping, you're made aware of all of the different things that you don't have in your town, that maybe you love, and you will see different style. You're like, oh my god, this is so cool, but you don't find it in your town. But because this person is approached by companies and is putting all of these things out, now you're able to see all the different things that you could get, and you could order them online and have access to it. That is what the influencers do. And don't get me wrong, I am not here to defend influencers. I am not here to say that they're just saints, they just put on earth to help us. No, okay. If the reviews are misleading, that I get, and I know a lot of that happens. Like, we've seen mascara gate, we've seen foundation gate. At this point, it's everything gate. Okay, everything. Just think of whatever and put gate around it at the end of it, and you'll have it. I understand when it's misleading, and well, they advertise to us faulty products that actually don't work how they are presenting it, just to make money. If the review, if they're skewed, and they're just trying to sell you something to just sell you something. I understand that. We have to do our own research. Just because the influencer says it is good, when you go on the website, read the reviews before you buy it, and don't just base your opinion on one person. Look at different opinions. Shop around before you actually review shop before you actually go ahead and buy the items. You know what I mean? So I'm not defending them. I'm not saying that they're perfect. God knows a lot of them lie, but they would not stop. Those that lie would not stop lying, because that's how they're making money, and they just sold their souls. Okay, they sold it. The next thing for you to do is work on yourself and know what you need and what you don't. You don't have to buy things just for the aesthetic. When an influencer is posting a haul of shoes, you can buy an outfit out of it if you really need it and you are in the need. But if you already did a haul like 2 weeks ago from watching somebody, influencer number 2, you don't need to do a haul now with influencer number 6. Have you even made 2 outfits out of those? No. Things that you could do to actually make sure that you're keeping yourself responsible and keeping yourself away from being broke, because you are keeping you broke. The influencers, yes, they're telling you how they feel about the products. Because if you think about it, what person uses 50 sunscreens all at once? It's not possible. Your skincare guru influencer doesn't use all of the product that she's showing you. She's showing you a variety of products that could target different things and that could be good. Okay? It doesn't mean that you need to get all 50. I fell into it. Okay, when I first went natural, oh my God, I bought all the products. All the products. I bought into the coconut oil, the castor oil, the jojoba oil, the almond oil, the avocado oil, the canacalan moisturizer, water that was growing hair. It was all of the biotin, the silicone mix, okay, and Cantu was everything. It was the curly girl hair method, inverted method, when you have to like flip your head. You know, it was, I can go on and on and on. I was there too. I did the same things, okay? And I still sometimes, and now I'll try to hold myself and like think about this before you buy this stuff, okay? Do you really need it? So I bought all of these things. It came to the point where I had a huge basket that was full of hair products that I was not using because I kept buying the next thing. As soon as this one person comes on my YouTube page with hair past her shoulders and says that this is the holy grail, best believe I was on Jeff Bezos's Amazon looking for that product, because all I had was Sally when I lived. And yeah, what I ended up doing is I gave myself an ultimatum. I told myself, you are not buying one more product until you finish using all of this, whether you like it or not. And that I did. If the conditioner was not conditioning enough, I poured the castor oil in it and I used it. And it actually worked. Everything, like I made everything work until I finished that basket, because I was a college student. And what do I look like? I was spending so much money on all this stuff and I was just gonna throw it away. No. I used all of it. And I came across this video when I was researching.
Everyone talking about underconsumption, overconsumption is missing this. No one is telling you how to actually underconsume or achieve underconsumerism, especially if you bought products that you don't use. Use it to wash your makeup brushes. You can use it for bubble bath, conditioner. You can use it to shave your legs. You can also use it in your laundry if you're trying to stretch out knits or clothes that you shrank.
And I really just thought that was so clever. So back to the video. All of this to come back and tell you that when you see all of these things, it's good to want to have the trendiest thing and the latest piece, but it is important to buy things that fit your aesthetic instead of you trying to fit in with the new thing that is going on and with the cool kids. Shop aesthetics, like pick out of aesthetics that fit you. Okay, if there's the clean girl aesthetic, like when the clean girl aesthetic came, I loved it. I love the simplicity of the makeup applications, how everything is just more skin like, because I love makeup and all of this, but personally I don't like all of the extra baking where you can literally see the powder on the face. You know, when you can see the big ass rectangular, you know, white trail here and there, like you could see it. It's so obvious. I am more into like the natural like skin, but picked some out of it that I liked, and you leave the rest. When cottagecore became a thing, or I think it's still going on now, you can pick out certain things you like. Maybe like the simple jewelries that you use for cottagecore, or maybe just the little bows that you could add to your hair. If that's something that you really like, you can pick out of it and incorporate into your own personal style that you already have. That is how you use aesthetics. If you just keep fitting into the new aesthetic and then moving on to the next one, you are gonna be lost. Okay, you will have no sense of self-style, and aesthetics, you have nothing of your own. That's what sometimes I feel so bad for the new generation. Let me not say new generation like that, right? I feel so bad for the teenagers these days, because back then, when you, wow, did I just say back then? Before the all of the social media, before all of the Instagram and the TikTok, especially when you were growing up and you were a teenager, all you had to compare yourself to was the people directly around you. It was your older sisters, you always wanted to look like them. They were the coolest, they got their hair done, they went out, you were like, oh my god, they're living the life. I can't wait to grow up and be like them, because that was your role model. That's what you saw. The people in your community, the people at your school, in your neighborhood, at your church, all of the people that you see every day around you were who influenced you. And that's where you picked like certain characteristics from. Maybe you like how this person talks, you like how this person walks, and you pick little things along the way without even knowing it, and then you build your own personality. It's really common in young people to like copy others. I know I did that a lot when I was growing up, and I know my mom used to be so annoyed, but I think that's why I know who I am, and I'm just me, because I would like pick into it. Like if I'm around a group of people, like I will pick how they talk, or I will pick how they do certain things, and I'll do that for a little bit, and then I'll drop it. I'll do it for a little bit, and after a few weeks and me getting to know the person, I'll just drop it. Like I'll just be over it. Then my personality started like establishing a little more every time, and then after a while I just didn't. Like, all that to say that younger people these days are influenced by so much more. It's not just your community, it's not just your older cousins or sisters, it's the whole world. It became a problem because it's so much people that you are aware of and that are different, that you get lost trying to find yourself in the midst of all of that, trying to figure out which one works for you and where you fit in, and it gets so overwhelming. And I'm going to come back to this and have like a whole different like topic of that, because I feel like that could be a whole different video, and I don't want to make this one any longer than it already is. So it's true that you pick and follow people that you resonate with, people that you feel like they bring something new to you, but just because they are posting something new doesn't mean it's specifically for you, doesn't make you have to partake in it. You pick and choose what works for you, what fits in with you, not where you fit in. It's what fits in with you. What it comes down to, check yourself. Don't give influencer that much power in your life. They don't, and they shouldn't have that much power in your life. So we blame them for so much. Sometimes, like, I keep seeing, like, every time I come on YouTube, I see, oh, influencer, every day somebody's talking about Michaela and mascara gate and foundation gate and every gate, the sponsored wedding and all of that. Like, we all know it. Like, how many times are we gonna keep talking about it? The more you talk about it, the more we give them power, and the more publicity they get, and nothing changes really, because cancel culture isn't really working. Be mindful of what you're doing. Think about it for yourself. Buy things that fit you, fit your aesthetic. Buy things that you will wear even when the trend is over. And that's the best way to be influenced. Be smart about being influenced, okay? Let yourself be influenced by things that actually benefit you and things that actually make you better as a person. Did I get a little too deep? But anyways, that's how I be. This video is dragging on a little too much already. I think that's all I had for you guys today. Thank you for being here. Bye. Until next time. Just click right here and watch the next video. You're already here, you're probably already running late like always, so you know, just click on it. You finish it on your way there when you're sitting on the bus driving to the loo.